When the government put in place these new social distancing measures, I never anticipated to have 10 extra house guests in my house. They've come about because my son's school closed and he was really upset about the fact that they had some caterpillars in their classroom which they were watching grow, and they were waiting for the time that the caterpillars were going to become a chrysalis and then turn into butterflies, and they were able to release them. So Mum Guilt has maybe gone to Amazon and get 10 caterpillars. I don't know if you can see them as to how they're doing. We've got lots of different names. We've got Hulk, we've got Spidey, we've got Elsa, we've got Anna. And so I'm now having to look after these caterpillars in my house. But what we have seen is that some couples have decided to move in together perhaps earlier than they would have done in the normal course of their relationship because of these social distancing measures, and because they want to continue that relationship and to continue to see each other, which is fantastic, so that each of the couple is not then isolated so much and they can keep each other company. But what we are suggesting is that if you have perhaps progressed your relationship to that stage, which you would not necessarily have done at this time, but for the social distancing measures, perhaps you'd want to consider having in place a cohabitation agreement. This would set out the expectations around living together in terms of who's going to be paying for what or responsible for what, and what should happen in the event of the relationship breaking down. This sets out the groundwork and hopefully would prevent any disputes arising in the future. Some people are under the illusion that if they start to live together for a period of time, then they receive automatic rights in relation to the other person's money or property. And this is often not the case. Indeed, there's no such thing as a quasi-inferred marriage. So we're suggesting a cohabitation agreement if you have progressed your relationship more quickly than perhaps you would have done if these measures weren't in place. And this might be something that I'm going to have to put in place for these caterpillars to evict them if my son doesn't carry on looking after them instead of me.